Hi, I'm GeN. I'm an avid Phasmo player. I am looking at the developer, what do you call it, notes for the Phasmo 2026 and beyond. I've read most of this, but not read the last part. But I just felt like I'm compelled to make a video about it. Anyway, from the looks of things, just from over here. So right now, as of this recording, it's the end of June. Near the end of June. So what we got here next month is the Willow rework and a quality of life update, part 1. In August, we have a part 2 of the quality of life update. October, we're going to go through the Crimson Eye again, rolling eyes. And then moving on to Unity 6. Now we're going to skipping September, so there's going to be a lull there. But that's fine, we'll be enjoying ourselves with the Willow and new updates. In November, we're gonna just have a player character visual update that's gonna be interesting. December, we got the Edgefield rework. Nice. I would love to see a brand new Edgefield, please. And then we got the winter event. And then content update. That is very interesting. Actually, I didn't read anything about that yet. Anyway, Ghost Hunters over the last month and a half. We've been reading the discussions about Phasmophobia across so many different channels and taking note of the biggest issues, points of concern, a lot of concern, and questions, and more. They're sorry that it's taken a while to respond because we have so many issues. Tell you what. But we're gonna make sure that we had something of substance for you. Hopefully today, with our updated roadmap and information on what's coming to Phasmophobia, we can start to build back our trust and meaningful conversations, yada yada yada. So this is their response. We'll go into more detail and everything in this blog, but for you, those of you who rather have just headlines, like me, because I'm busy during the day, can't really sit down and go through every single detail, but now I got time right now to have a look at these details. All right. First thing, we got the rework of 13 Willow Street, launch at the 21st of July, so a little less of a month away, alongside with the quality of life update. For the quality of update on the August, now we got upgraded to Unity 6, will take place in October, and then on November we're getting the player character update, new models, UI. Oh, actually I didn't even see that. Please improve the UI. More clothing, yes please. More customizations. Yeah, we'll definitely have that. Phasmo 1.0 and the new map will be next year. I'm not too bummed out about that. I just want bugs to fix. I want animations to be better. A lot of these 3 words, quality of life, is desperately needed right now. And like, apart from having a full release and the new map, I would have this work fixed, please. And the new roadmap. Last month, we're taking a look at our plans at 2026 and made important decisions and challenges to make sure that we get things right. Hold on, just want to check on audio. Audio good? Audio good. Yeah. Focuses on bringing back in line with our vision, and I hope that reignites your passion for it. Focus on quality of life over new content. It's kind of sucks that we have to wait for a month to wait for the quality of life update, because I'm so excited for it. We're gonna get to it very soon. Hundreds of fixes. That's now you know why the current state of Phasmophobia is really going back to jank, but it's like the frustrating jank. But that was starting the first update in July and bringing out the game up to date with Unity 6. Our second player character update will improve the redo areas such as animations, character models, UI, introduce a host of new customization options. And this is the roadmap we see earlier. Alongside with the various updates, we can expect to see more development previews, thank God. They'll take you deeper into what will contain and improvements of bringing to Phasmophobia. I wish they were just more transparent with the previews. Just say what it is, and then we'll just get hype with the actual update. Just say what it is. No, don't need to tease us. More improvements to Phasmo. You may notice a few things have been removed from the roadmap 1.0 and the new map. Yeah, it's delayed next year. We'll go into a little detail in the first update. So new Willow. I think the third. Hold on, let's go back to the first because I was looking through the things. Like I said, I pre-read like most of these, but we'll just continue it anyway. We got a rework on the 21st of July. Bringing it with a reworked map and the first of our quality of life updates. Before we get into the second part, let's have a look at the new Willow. So out here, obviously that the truck is no way that close to the building anymore. Thank God. Yeah, it looks very it's kind of like Malibu. I don't know what to say, but it'll get like tropical trees out there, so it's gonna be a nice nice modern home. And now it's like more modernized. Interesting that the dining table is now replacing the kitchen island, and the potential that the summoning circle is now on the first floor instead of the bottom floor. We got a section off here, like an extra room here, and there's the hallway. And there's obviously the two glass doors. But going down to the basement is now much less spooky. No L hallway. Now you're into this like man cave kind of like basement bottom. It's like you got an open window there. You don't. Could probably. I don't think you can loop. There's another small counter. What do you call it? The coffee table that you can try to loop around. Maybe. Doesn't look like there's any options for hiding, but there is another entryway into another room on the basement. This room, I'm not sure what it is. It probably is the master bedroom or the kids' bedroom. I think it's kids' bedroom. You got like set up for like cats. It's probably a cat living here in this household. Got a nice little glowing lamp. It's got nice lighting. And here I think this is probably in the basement, the second room, maybe a third room. I never thought about having a third room in Willow. It's a nice little gym and continuation of the cat obstacle course they have there. Yin twisting. And we got a map thing going on lore-wise. I think is probably hinting like another area, or maybe it's connecting the areas of the maps together. I'm not sure. It's gonna be very exciting. So with the rework of the Tanglewood, this new version of Willow, it retains the most identical layout to the location currently in-game, but features redesigned rooms, new theming, and plenty of new interactions and objects to discover. Very nice new objects to discover. Very cool. Willow will continue to approach the storytelling like we still piecemealing a lot of things in there so far. So we'll be waiting to start piecing it together. Like I said, piecing it together. We can't wait for your theories and thoughts. Those big three words right there. What are we getting? Focus on bug fixes. Oh my god. Gameplay improvements. Yes, please. Stability. Yes, sir. And playability of the game, because now people are starting to like jump ship or like, you know, turn off the game and not play as much. That's the kind of thing that's going on right now with the community. Due to the hundreds, again, hundreds, not tens, not ones, hundreds bug fixes. Changes and new features are currently planned for release, and we'll be releasing two separate ones, one in July and one in August. These updates have been built off the back of the feedback, which I have been personally hammering down on. One certain thing that I really don't like is the journal. And let's see what they do about that. We received feedback we received since the launch of the player character update. Ever since this, things has been very, very jank. Like the frustrated kind. This player character update is a very ambitious update that they did. And now, as well as changes that we wanted to implement for a long time, We'll provide full patch notes and details at the release of the updates, which is good. More details on the release of the update. But now just give us the lowdown. I would love to see the lowdown. And I think the very first thing is like really good. New keybinds for pressing 1, 2, 3, and 4 for individual inventory slots for the mouse and keyboard only. Obviously, this is very good. No more have to press the dedicated change key button or your mouse scroll wheel. Now you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Thank God. Obviously, 1, 2, and 3 are your evidence items, and the fourth one will be your lighter. So all you need to do is just press 1, 2, or 3, or 2 on 1, or 3 on 4. Very good. FOV adjustments for held items to increase item visibility. Thank you. So basically, like when you zoom out, I usually play my FOV pretty zoomed out, and now like the item on hand is very, very small, but now it's gonna make it more bigger, hopefully. That's what I'm assuming. Eye adaptation option for console players. I guess they need that. I'm a PC player. Moving the truck closer to the map entrances on Prison and Brownstone High School. They have been pretty distancy, which is it matters a lot when you're trying to run back and forth to a truck. And time is of the essence if you're trying to catch things in time. So that's good. And restricted map variants for Point Hope, Brownstone High School, and Prison. Thank goodness. Restricted version, just like in Sunny Meadows, they will have a restricted version where you randomly cordon off sections of the house. This one, you can play a half a lighthouse, half a high school, and half a prison. I would love to play more. So basically, this is basically pseudo new maps. Kinda like half maps that you really want to play, and that's actually more encouraging for people who just kind of like roll their eyes on when we're randomly selecting these maps, because Point Hope, obviously, it's way too high, too much levels, and you're always at risk of losing a lot of sanity going up and down. And obviously high school is way too big. Maybe you can cordon off like a quarter or a floor off. That is fine. Prison, you can just cordon off like half of it, like left side, right side, but it's interesting how they're gonna do. It makes me really think that how they're gonna redo the rework, if they are going to do a rework of high school and prison, plus they're gonna do a restricted map version of it. And yeah, VR improvements, just make your what do you call it, interactions better and usage. Legacy badge screen will be available in the customization shop. Will allow you to customize whenever you want to. Legacy badge screen will be available in the customization. Well, it wasn't? I'm not sure what that means. Because I don't really mess around with like the customization anymore. I just pick what I like doing and just do it. I haven't even like bought anything yet. I've been just leveling up normally and just buying my equipment. But yeah, I haven't gotten to a point where I can just like save money to buy extra stuff in the shop. So maybe like in a later prestige, but not now. I just can't be bothered, and don't really have time to just sit down and grind or do like harder difficulties. The collected button will show up in the journal. Thank God. Thank God they added that. This is the part where you like play a lot of games back to back to back to back. I've done this, and like maybe I already got the bone, but you're remembering it like from the previous game or the 2 games ago that you got the bone, and like now you're like gaslighting yourself, like, oh, I got the bone, maybe I don't, maybe I do, maybe I don't. Ooh. Now anyway, now it's now gonna be marked in the journal that you got the bone or not. A ghost type can be selected as a custom difficult. Thank God. Now no more no more like when the new ghost type comes in and you're like a new ghost has been dropped and you're trying to randomly keep playing games and games and games and games, trying to get the new ghost type where you can actually have fun and do your what do you call it, just do your experiments on, and I just watched like others try to get the ghost type and spend hours trying to get it, like the Aswang and the Kormos. But now, I'm thinking your multiplier will decrease heavily. Maybe you might go down to 0, but now this is like a very helpful thing that you can like, or maybe you can really fun customization options like no, you can select Revenant, no sprint, no sanity, yada yada yada. With that kind of combination, that might be good. So that's just more stuff to do. A zoom feature with the customization shop. Now zoom into the selected area. So you can just go ahead and look at that. Now you can zoom in the parts instead of just having that person just stand there. And yeah, that's good. So now you can actually see the more the detail. Ability to raise the watch while carrying equipment. I've seen this. Now you can have a look-see on your watch instead of like looking at it in a weird angle or you're trying to like predict where it is. But this is a better look at it. Very nice. Improvements to character animations, leg movements, slide 3, and appearance changes when dead. Not sure, but they did show a much improved walk turning animation. Yeah. Equipment switching animation speed. Here's the next one. I love this one. Equipment switching animation speed increases, including making opening and closing the journal almost instant. This is my #1 concern, because I hate what they did to the journal. Because when I pressed the journal button, I wanted to just instantly be there. But now they're just meeting us halfway and made it a much more faster way to access it. It's like loading right now, but yeah. Here we go. There we go. You just pull it up. Just pull it up like that. I'm okay with that. Because what we have right now is like, get your book up, open up, wait for the text to show up. It's so slow when you're, because you always want to be fast. You always want to cut corners and animations when you're trying to play this game, especially on a different hard difficulty, when you're always changing and sometimes you're missing an evidence or something to record in your journal and not in your journal. This is like, speed is everything. We had it really good before the player character update, but this is a better way to implement it. But yeah, thank God, finally. Improvements to photo detection. So you're showing an indicator with taking a photo, just like what you do with the video. You will see haunted mirror. You will see dirty water, yada yada yada. Ghosts, ghost type. As you can see which one is like unique and not. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. They're very good. And like handprints, footprints, all that. Equipment can be instantly be used, allowing animation to be skipped. Thank God. Skipping animation. So you can turn off and on and on and off. Very nice. Alright, so 2 quality updates. Just most of the issues player are encountering. And oh my god. Game, like, there, it's just slowing down a bit. There's so much GIFs animating right now. The aim of them is to drastically improve the state of Phasmophobia. Please. Other planners such as move the Unity 6 later. Well, yeah, okay. So the launch is for next year. The 1.0 and the new map. We're making the decision to move the areas of 1.0 the second half of 2020. So that, ooh, it's still a long wait. The game will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2 at the same time too. Okay. We know that it's coming at this point at many, but the right decision. Yeah, that's good. Fine. That's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind. No rush. High quality standards to provide the experience of players we've been trying to achieve. We're not going to stay quiet though. Beginning of 2027, we'll bring you with us during development through regular streams and other means, showcasing our work. Sharing some aspects, sharing of the secrets of Phasmophobia 1.0 and more. While we won't spoil all the surprises, we won't be as visible. Please be more visible as possible for you. Hopefully rebuilding the trust that would be unnecessarily lost this year. Yeah, they've they've noticed. So they're gonna do something about it. So this is a good small step. It's not a big step. It's a small step. Let's not wait until the new year to share something. Thank God. Yeah, below is the first look at the improved model for patient 7. Along with all the ghost models, is much needed glow up, and I think all the models are going to be needed a glow up. Obviously, this is the kind of like a neutral pose, but animation is going to matter. And it looks very nice, very nice, nice looking angle. Like you did the dead eyes, cold lips, dead lips. It's going to be that ghost. Where ghost models will give you a new lease on life? Question mark. Which is a visual upgrade, very nice. Will be providing their own unique experience with players that entails exactly something. We'll go into more detail down the line. So right now they got the lineup of like whole different types of very visually striking looking ghost models. So you got the child one, now you got patient 7. You got the very zombie looking like lady. This one, look at that wavy hair animation, and it's floating, so there's not touching the, she's not touching the ground. The salaryman. And this one, that's very interesting. Look at this like elemental looking spirit thing. Damn, looking good, pretty good. I'm expecting more models though, because I think we got even more models currently right now. These are supposed to replace like all of them pretty much. So we're looking forward for more stuff. Now, this is the really interesting part. There's another aspect of 1.0 we want to reveal today is the introduction of conduits. Remember, this is 1.0. This is next year. We're gonna have to wait for a very long while for the thing to happen. Now, for this to happen, is especially right now is the conduits. Replacing the bone as a collectible during each contract, so we don't have to, may or may not have to rely on finding bones anymore, but something else instead. These are unique items paired with a particular ghost model. The conduit is an item that ties a ghost to our world, preventing them from moving on. This is a great idea. I've been always thinking about not just the bone, I mean like something got to do with the ghost itself, the ghost model itself, so yeah. These items will provide new lore and overworld of Phasmophobia. Can you piece together some tidbits already? So these are the things. So what I'm understanding is that ghost like this model, this salaryman dad like model, once you have that model in the house, you need to find the one that's actually correlating related to him. So maybe it's this one because there's a man, I think there's a man there that's been torn apart. It's maybe that guy, maybe he's a doctor or something. But yeah, you have to find this item in the house somewhere. So you're not just looking for bone anymore, you're looking for specific items. So maybe like let's see. I don't know what letter. Maybe it's this letter is connected to this one, this floating lady. Now you're looking for a letter in the house. So this makes it that you're kind of forced to see, you need to force the ghost to show itself, or wait for it pretty much, to do a ghost event or a hunt. You can see now, you can see the ghost model, and then now once you know the ghost model, you know what you'll find. So instead of like immediately looking for the bone, you need to just look for the thing. You could probably get lucky and say you haven't seen the ghost yet, hasn't done any events yet. You can probably see these items like around somewhere, one of these things, like maybe you see this haphazardly, but it might be better if you find maybe like some of these at the same time in the same house, and you might be taking note on where they are in the rooms, like in Willow or High School. Like you find this in the toilet or in the gymnasium, that this item is there, that item is there. Then once you encounter the ghost, then you can like go to that. I think that's a very interesting gameplay thing that can happen. So I'm pretty down for that. It'll be very helpful. It's a lot of things to keep note on your head, gameplay wise, but I think that's pretty okay. Rest of the year, we focus on some of the year's major updates of Phasmo. As you can see, the roadmap is changed. We got updates in jump up to October. Stability updates, brand new lighting system again. Okay. I think the current lighting system has been broken since the Alan Wake. No, not the Alan Wake. The Easter event. There's like the green light that's been happening in Ridgeview. It's still there. Yeah, so probably they really need to fix a lot of those things. We've also been implementing further accessibility options. Very good for colorblind players. Nice. Quality of life improvements and bug fixes. We'll dive deeper into these changes. Very nice. There's a preview later this year. That's cool. Keep an eye out for that. The second player character update will arrive in November, bringing it with a brand new customization options and cosmetics and improved shop UI. Thank God. People are. I've learned to adapt with the shop. I guess players are still not used to it. And yeah, I think it is like I mentioned before, it's not intuitive. As well, new animations. Oh god. Graphical improvements, that's good. I just want stability. I got a 3080 and somehow it's like chugging along with the graphics. I don't know why. For our character models, graphic improvements for the character models, giving each character much more life and personality that is currently available. Yeah. Where about that? That's why we're seeing the return of the Crimson Eye and Winter Jest. Same thing. As well as the third map rework of the year, which is Edgefield. Finally, they're planning one extra content. Yeah, Edgefield. We haven't seen anything yet. Be interesting. Oh, hello. Sorry, sorry. I was thinking about Edgefield when I saw this map. This thing. Now the Willow is gonna be normal distance. The truck is gonna be normal distance. Yeah. But hopefully the truck is not too close to Edgefield again. Anyway. Finally, we are planning the one extra content update for the game later in 2026 that will bring with it the changes of our weekly challenges. Changes to our weekly challenges. Okay. I want to see that. New voice reco features and more new voice reco features. Okay. Okay. We'll share our details and updates. Moving on to 1.0 and next year, allow us time to resources to get it the high standard that you all deserve and rebuild the relationship between the devs and us. While the news of delays is never a good thing, but we do hope the information we shared to you today will help us understand our decision. So we're sorry for how Phasmophobia have left following in the last update. That at least they recognize that. So I understand your frustration. Character did not meet the standards we set ourselves and expectations. Yeah, it's everybody's disappointed, both them and us. More us. Our next update is the first step in a new direction. We're looking forward to sharing it on July 21st. Thank you, us, and reading through the blog. And yeah, I am still pretty dang excited. So this is these things as the much needed urgent update that urgent fix that we need to have right now immediately. And luckily for us, I think so. Again, player character update changes to one of them. Full passion. Okay, so this is quality of life. So I'm hoping this is part one. I think I want all of this to be in part one. That's what I want. Not half of it in part one and part two. Like say this shit is in part one and this thing is in part two. No, I want all of this. All of that in part one for next month in July. That's what I want. And I really just straight up don't like the journal animation because you're always referring to the journal. You're always referring to the journal. And you're always trying to look out for keeping money on other things. You want to keep things moving. Want to keep things instant like we had before. But yeah. Anyway, I think that's it for me for Phasmo. And I'll see you guys next time. I'll be in... you always catch me in twitch.tv/GEN8555 for more Phasmo fun. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!